The Isle of Sheppey. Sheppey, the island of sheep. 350 years ago, this was a wild place, a marshland, whose few inhabitants eked out a living in whatever way they could, from fishing, sheep farming, or from collecting eggs. For generation upon generation, life had always been lived thus, with no thought that it might someday change. But change it did, in August 1665.
You like?
'Tis most fine.
'Tis a farthing.
My daughter will like that. She will think it most pretty.
Mr. Cavendish! A word, if you please!
You building a house?
The shipyard, to keep out the Dutch.
The man in charge of this surveying work? One Mr. Samuel Pepys, Secretary to the Navy.
Sea Sheppey is a great example of what can be achieved when a community really gets behind a project.
Let death be shared like prize money, the lion's share to the officers.
The film brought together people of all ages and abilities living on the island, and together we worked with many seasoned professionals to produce this colourful and informative tale.
Dutch men of war. Get word to the Admiralty, boy. And look sharp!
Aye, sir.
The script was written by BAFTA award winner Roy Apps, but the research was carried out by members of the Sheppey community.
This morning, Pet writes us word that Sheerness Fort is lost last night, and after 2 or 3 hours' dispute, the enemy hath possessed himself of the place.
The film focuses on 3 eras in the island's history and tells the story through narration and dramatic scenes played out in full period costume. The costumes themselves were produced by local people through a series of workshops provided by the Big Fish Arts Company. A reenactment company staged a battle which provided us with the shots we needed for the Dutch invasion, and these shots, imposed with paintings from the period and sound effects, enabled us to build the realistic war scenes. For Samuel Pepys's home, we were able to use a Georgian house completely restored to its original style in every detail, including the garden, where Mr. Pepys would stroll and consider his diary entries.
To Sheerness, where we walked up and down, laying out the ground to be taken in for a yard, to lay provisions for cleaning and repairing of ships. And a most proper place it is for the purpose.
The people of Sheppey who played all the parts brought the script to life beautifully, adding their own humour to the dialogue and giving us many laughs throughout the shooting.
Mr. Cavendish, I do believe that the problem is that we only have one hammer.
So, let's repair, shall we? Carry on.
Sea Sheppey took over 8 months to complete and has been screened many times to appreciative audiences. The full-length film can be seen on YouTube in 3 parts. Enormous thanks goes out to all those who helped make the film a success, and we hope very much we will again have the opportunity to work with the wonderful people of Sheppey.
Right, much of that is